introducing Ronnie Richards, who is running for U.S. Congress, Ohio District 2. And I just want to emphasize to you, this is our guy. He's our man. He speaks our voice. Get behind him. We are not spending enough time electing the strongest candidates at the primary level. Ronnie Richards can beat Tea Party Ben Wenstrup. Please get behind him.
I appreciate it. Scott, thumbs up, and kudos to everything you said, and double for me. I'm wise enough that if I go off my general stump speech that I will speak from notes. I can't try to cram enough stuff in my head to remember everything I want to say every time I want to say it. But good afternoon, and I am so proud to be here. And like Portia said, my name is Ronnie Richards, and I'm the candidate in the second. I want briefly on the second district, and I made this point to everybody. They gerrymandered this district all to death, and this was actually supposed to be Connie Pillich's seat. And I said right from the get-go, I said if they could find a woman candidate that would run in the second, I wouldn't even get in this thing. But they gerrymandered Connie out, and here I stand before you. Probably the easiest address anyone makes when they take a stage as a politician or one seeking office is to give a brief biography of themselves and then open the floor to questions. But this is not my day. This is not about me. This whole campaign has not been about me. This campaign is about the citizens of the 2nd Congressional District and the hardworking people of the United States of America. So today is a day that we celebrate heroes and heroines. We are aware that there are heroes and heroines of the battlefield and the bullet, but there are also heroes and heroines of the of the battle for the ballot box. Heroines gone but never forgotten. Heroines who still walk with us, and the heroines who will lead us into the future. When our country was founded, the vote was reserved for those who have to be male, free, white, 21 years of age, and landholders. Stepping back, in the last 25 years, there's not been a constitution written on the face of the earth that did not extend equal rights to women. But still, here we are. 87 years after our founding, our country was engaged in a great civil war, which was supposed to free those enslaved and ensure a march toward equality of the races. We, as a nation, waited, and many suffered for 101 more years before the Voting Rights Act was passed. And still we see resistance from various state legislatures and our own officials here in Ohio to restrict and suppress the right to vote for those of color, the aged, and the poorest among us. We may be disgusted and disgruntled, but we can never be dismayed or dissuaded, and we will not be denied. Our heroines of the past certainly include Alice Paul, a remarkable woman who gave the purpose of her life to women's suffrage. Yet the right of suffrage with the passage of the 19th Amendment did not ensure equality of the sexes, no more than the Civil War and the Voting Rights Act ensured equality of the races. Alice Paul was the original author of the Equal Rights Amendment in 1923, 91 years ago, and still we wait. Equal rights are economic power, and women cannot afford, or should they made to be afford, to compete in an economy in which they possess 3/4 the earning power of men for equivalent work. Pay equity is a matter of fairness. This is a matter of rights, and it is time, it is indeed past time. We are here to celebrate the heroines still among us. And we commemorate the work of Dr. Jean Kernan. We salute her accomplishments as an educator who has taught at every level from pre-K to graduate school as a college professor. She created and serves as the CEO of her own business and was an elected member of Chillicothe City Council. But not one thing she has done has left a greater impression on me than is what she said. And this is quoted from her, and this got me. I believe in a system where everyone's job is important. What I want the teachers, janitors, and students to understand is that I worked for them. This is a woman who gets it. Dr. Kearney is leadership, and she is character in its greatest sense. Now, I can go right off script here. Because I remember in the election of 2012, sitting in front of a television set, and this state senator from Cleveland came on. And I actually grabbed my wife and I said, you've got to come listen to this woman. Senator Turner, I've never heard of you before. I'm down around Portsmouth. So I'm sitting on television and I saw her for the very first time at Madrew's Realty, right here in Chillicothe, upstairs at the Southern Chairs meeting. And I saw her again at the Legacy dinner, and I saw her again at the Golden Donkey dinner. And she was actually good enough to get her picture taken with this old codger. Now this one is really nice. So I saw her a couple weeks after that at the Warren County Democratic dinner. And there were some people sitting next to me, and I said, have you ever heard Nina Turner speak? And they said, no. I said, well, then you're getting ready to hear somebody that speaks with the authority of the Lord. She is a voice of truth. She is a voice of justice. She is a voice of equal rights for all. She does not equivocate, and she does not back down. So today, we salute heroes and heroines, past, present, future. God bless you.